Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. And here's the shout out to those amazing fans of Draw My Story who've sent in their fan arts. They're beautiful. Thank you guys for sending. If you also want your arts to be featured in my video, then please follow the instructions of how to send in your fan art. It's in the video description below. Love you guys. And today's story is a little bit different from the others. So let's start it. The first one is, yes, the smile room. The smile room is a room which will randomly appear in your life. You might find this in your home one day, or in a mall one day, or maybe in your school. Behind the door, there are two sets of sharp and crooked teeth. The teeth are not placed horizontally, as in our mouths. They're placed vertically. If you're brave enough to go ahead, you can open the teeth towards both the sides and you'll enter the smile room. What's inside the smile room? What happens if you get inside the room? What's so scary about this? I'm going to give you all those answers in today's video. In August 2018, someone put out a picture of a scary, teethed room, which had a signboard, Smile Room. This was the first time the Smile Room became a sensation on the internet. Many thought that it's a creative picture or a fantasy. Many people talked about this and commented on the picture. And slowly it came to public that the Smile Room was actually part of a mysterious incident which happened many years ago. As more and more people gave details about this, the story unfolded. This happened in 2006 in Ontario, Canada. Three teenagers, school friends, were having a long night out in a small town called Oshawa in Ontario. They went through many new roads on that night and soon found out an amusement park on their way. It was named Neb's Fun World. They wanted to see what's inside. As it was nighttime, the park was closed and there was nobody around. Three of them decided to sneak in and have some fun. On a second thought, one of the kids said that he's scared to do this and will wait outside for the others. The other two were not ready to give up on the fun, so they decided to go inside and told the third one that they'll be back soon. As soon as they entered, one of them saw a room and called the other also towards it. There was a signboard outside the room which said, "The Smile Room." Yes, the kids thought it's some kind of fun or puzzle. So they opened the room and saw two sets of teeth. Sure was scary, but the teenagers thought this as part of the game, and they opened the teeth aside and went inside. Meanwhile, the kid who was waiting outside was getting impatient. It's been so long, and the two of them had not returned yet. He decided to get inside the park and search for them. As he got inside, he saw the entertainment area and walked around calling his friends' names. Soon, he reached the Smile Room door. He knew that his friends would be inside this. He opened the door and saw the teeth. What happened next shook him to the core. He heard screams from behind the teeth, and he recognized his friends. They were crying out loud, and he didn't know what to do. As he tried to understand the situation, a tongue came out of the teeth and tried to suck him in. With this, he ran out screaming from there. He reached his home and informed everyone about what happened. His family members didn't quite understand what he was trying to say. The next day, they informed the other kids' families and filed a police complaint. Based on the complaint, the police officers went to the amusement park to search the Smile Room. And to everyone's surprise, there was no Smile Room. No door, nothing. This is the most prominent feature of the smile room. It can appear anywhere, anytime, in search of its victim. And that is ridiculously scary. It seems this is not the end. There are many more secrets hidden in that room. Many details are going to be revealed in the near future. We can only hope that the smile room never appears in front of us. The second one, the train eater. That's right, the long train-like creature. It's also known as the subway train monster. The length of the train eater is approximately 49 feet long. So by appearance, train eater looks exactly like a train, only that it has monster-like features on the train. It's red in color and looks like it's made up of flesh. The only available picture of the train eater has 11 visible eyes on the side of the train. Those eyes are yellow in color. And if you think this is too much, there's more to it. The creature has a very large mouth with two sets of very sharp and humanoid-looking like teeth. And inside the mouth, there is a red human-like creature who seems to have no legs. So far, we know what a train eater looks like, but we don't know what its purpose and origin yet. So, talking about its origin story, it's not yet known clearly that from where it's come from. But there are a few theories which suggest that maybe train eater is a shapeshifter who's camouflaged itself into a train so that it would not attract a lot of attention, which can put itself in danger. Because camouflaging is a common trait even in the animal kingdom. Chameleon stick insect, leaf insect are a few of the very common examples who are skilled in camouflaging themselves. They can blend very well as per the color and requirements of their environment. So maybe train eater is also one among them. And when it fully camouflaged itself, it becomes a subway train, a hungry bloodsucker subway train. So what does it eat then? Its main source of food is actually humans. Yes, train eater eats humans. It waits for the people to come inside its mouth and eats them. As simple as that. You must be thinking, is it that easy? Are all those people fools who can't see that it's a monster train standing before getting inside? How can they be so ignorant? Well, you'll be surprised to know that the train eater has a very complex biology. It can shift its biology around and shapeshift to become anything it wants. It can even mimic its eyes to make it look like windows and doors. It changes its color as well to look like a real train. And that's when those innocent, unfortunate human beings walk into its mouth thinking it's a real train. But little do they know what they're getting into. They are literally walking towards their death. As the humans walked inside it, it resumes its original train eater form. It would start running very fast. Then it releases a kind of gas inside its stomach. The people get suffocated inside. It blinds them, and they start feeling dizzy. So it does not waste much time to release the gas. Then a form of acid starts forming inside train eater's stomach. And in no time, the acid melts those human beings who are trapped inside. And train eater devours them happily. And that's not an easy death. They die in utter pain. That much dangerous this creature is. Train eater, being in its normal form, often looks like a big chunk of flesh, with row of eyes covering it. And its primary mouth is in the front. It might have many more mouths also. That we don't know yet. And as I've already mentioned, upon close observation, it reveals that it has a humanoid-looking creature sitting in the opening of its mouth. Depending upon its requirement, Train Eater can harden and soften each part of its body. There is also an eating pattern Train Eater follows. It always waits for its mouth to be full of people. That makes it a very patient predator. And meanwhile, it acts exactly like a regular train, picking up and dropping people off from one station to another. And once its mouth is full of people, it finally eats them. Now, if you think that there is only one Train Eater, I would say think again, because there seems to be many more of them, and they like to hunt together as a pack. They connect themselves to each other like real train cars. Even they have their own language and signs to communicate. But it might sound to us like a normal train whistling and giving sirens. In case the Train Eater is not hunting or has gathered enough food, then it goes into hibernation. At this point, it turns itself into a regular, unused, abandoned train car. And there are special agencies who are constantly searching for the shapeshifter train monster, and hope one day we find it. And that was today's story, guys. Comment and let me know how'd you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see more Draw My Story horror videos like this one. Till then, bye.